I'm Jeffrey.
I'm Filip, and
we're Poolside.
I was about to say that. We come from Los Angeles. We DJ, we play live as a band, and we make music, and that's everything we do.
We originally met in San Francisco. He was on tour with Junior Senior. So then we just wound up drinking all night, and that was how we met. We started Poolside in 2011, but yeah, we met in 2004. And so between 2004 and 2011, we did various little projects here and there.
And that's how the band actually started. It was a complete accident. We were basically recording some songs in my studio, which is right next to a pool, and we would take breaks and go in the pool and put on the boombox, play the songs, and be in the pool. And it was like, this music is really good for this scenario, like sitting in the pool. Jeff was like, well, maybe we should be called Poolside, because like encapsulates all these like things in one. It's like, yeah, that sounds good. I actually think we're gonna like get a lot out of this week. Also because we're lazy by nature. I mean, as we said, like the band started out of basically like a glass of white wine in a pool. That's us, you know, or mezcal.
Yeah.
One of the things that makes our sound unique is laziness.
For like 1 year being like, okay, we'll do that before the next show, and then we never get around to it. So we're here and we're gonna like take care of all the loose ends that we've been needing to tie up.
This is seriously good for us. I think like the quality of our band is gonna be like double after this week. You know, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, like, we're really excited about that.
I'm having vocal lessons with Kara Junstead today, and I'm very excited about it because I've never had anybody help me with my vocals, and I just know that sometimes they work and sometimes they don't work, and I have no idea why. I need some help just having a more reliable, voice. I'm a little nervous about it because it's very personal, you know.
Filip, he actually kind of really started his first moments really understanding deeply how the voice works right here in these coaching sessions. He was really fresh. He had jumped into production without really understanding how the voice worked. He had never had any experience with the singing voice, and he had produced in a very high range, because when they were in production, he actually thought in the beginning that he would find another singer. And then the people liked him so much, I think they just liked who he is and what he's about, that he was asked then to be the lead singer, or one of the main singers. And I showed him a few very easy exercises where he could regenerate his voice and where he could travel a long time and where he could easily get into the high notes.
I've had like some advice on singing, and I've tried to like learn some warm-up stuff. Kara taught me warm-ups that are actually supposed to be even better.
Do you believe that we have what it takes?
To get into the high range is something that we call the puppy dog, which is very easy. So it's this kind of... And the first day, Filip was going...
And like...
And the second day, he was going...
Now I'm aware of what's going on, so I can actually make myself better instead of make myself worse.
So yeah, I spent probably 7 hours with Robert Kessler over 2 days, and he was examining my guitar playing.
Yesterday and today I taught Jeffrey in guitar playing technique and rhythmic stuff.
We worked on ghost notes a lot. That was something I hadn't really understood properly before, and gave me tons of scales and tons of even pick holding techniques, like the most basic stuff that I wasn't doing on the in a way that makes you improve faster if you learn the very basics, right? The fundamentals, I guess you'd say. So yeah, Robert was great.
So I think if he has more time and practicing that stuff for a couple of weeks, he gets really good results.
we met with Marcos and Marco, and they did our visuals with us.
Marcus is amazing. If you would have to describe a modern German gentleman from the 70s, that's him.
My name is Marcus Hollmann-Loges. I studied industrial design back in the days. Poolside wants to develop visuals for their own live sets, and this is the first time they're getting to know how to deal with the music and the visuals from their own devices.
We basically had our first brainstorm about kind of like the aesthetics of our band, and because they're going to be creating a lot of content, and we showed them all our music videos and kind of like described our style.
I'm pretty confident that we can enable Poolside to run their shows live with visuals for the future, and I think they're going to understand how visuals can be even more supportive for the music than only be decorative.
We might do this TV wall that looks like TVs, but it's actually a backlit projection, and then we're gonna use these old lamps from the 40s or something.
I think so. They look like kind of like
they fit these rooms very well. It's like
dentist office kind of lamps or something.
I think the visuals are gonna be actually like be a part of the room because it's like the same era.
Oh, I want you to take me back home.
The surrounding of this small studio is so unique, and the setup we're gonna choose with the visuals will give them a very satisfying piece, and this is what I wish.
In the end, the visuals are gonna represent most of the vibe and aesthetic and feeling of the song.
For me, good visuals are sound sync and transporting the intention of the idea into the song. Otherwise, it's decoration.
To see all these people work together to get like a show like this together in so little time, I'm really impressed with everybody for like getting so much stuff done in so little time.
It's
like,
inspiring.
we've only been five days, and yeah, I mean none of this existed, you know. So that's crazy, and this kind of already took it to a step where we kind of look more professional when we play. Imagine like how much you can do with kind of spending a month with these kind of people. It would be pretty insane stuff. Definitely make us grow, and like we learned so much this week.
Having a good team around you, like you can do so much. I think that's one of the main things we've learned. So we've just been the four of us doing everything. So, you know, this is a huge step up.